The first player ever banned from the NBA was once a Knicks star, and for a few years in New York, Michael Ray Richardson looked like he was going to be the next great Knicks guard, but not even a person of his talent could overcome the demons that were beginning to consume him. Richardson was selected 4th overall by the Knicks in 1978, 2 spots ahead of basketball legend Larry Bird. At 6'5", Richardson was a dynamic guard who could do almost everything. With a game so sweet, he donned the name Sugar Ray. He was an elite defender, a terrific passer, and by his second season, he had become just the 3rd player in NBA history to lead the league in both assists and steals, averaging 10 assists and 3 steals per game. Knicks fans even started calling him the next Walt Clyde Frazier, and for a while, he looked the part. Richardson made 3 straight All-Star teams from 1980 to 1982 and earned first-team All-Defensive honors twice. But then everything began to unravel. The Knicks struggled during the 81-82 season, and after a particularly miserable game, a reporter asked Richardson what he thought was happening to the team, and his response became legendary. And I quote, "The ship be sinking." And unfortunately, we didn't realize how much that ship could sink, because the problems weren't just on the court. As a young star in New York, Richardson became immersed in the city's nightlife and began using cocaine. What started casually eventually became an addiction that consumed his life. Richardson later admitted that he was no longer focused on basketball, and rather than trying to work to be the next Clyde, he was working to find his next high. The Knicks and coach Hubie Brown were so frustrated with Richardson, in October 1982, they traded him to Golden State for Bernard King. And while King would go on to become one of the most beloved players in Knicks history, Richardson's career continued heading in the opposite direction. He struggled with injuries and substance abuse, and despite multiple attempts at rehab, he eventually violated the NBA's drug policy for a 3rd time. In February 1986, Commissioner David Stern announced that Richardson was being banned from the NBA, becoming the first player in league history to receive that punishment. It was a sad and shocking end to the career of a player who once looked like one of the brightest young stars in basketball. Despite his incredible talent, his career lasted just 8 seasons, and he became one of the biggest what-ifs in NBA history.